Today, we gather in reflection to honor a man whose life touched business, sports, and countless lives across America. Thomas Hicks was not just a name in boardrooms or stadiums. He was a vision. He was a builder. He was a leader who shaped industries and inspired generations. He passed away peacefully in Dallas at the age of 79, surrounded by the people he loved most, his family. That final moment reflected the way he lived, grounded, loved, and respected. From humble beginnings, he rose through determination, courage, and relentless work ethic. Nothing was handed to him. Everything was earned. In the world of sports, his impact was unforgettable. When he took ownership of the Dallas Stars in 1995, he brought a spark that reignited the franchise. Under his leadership, the Stars reached their greatest triumph, lifting the Stanley Cup in 1999. That moment wasn't just a victory for a team, it was a victory for a city. Later, he turned his focus to baseball. As the owner of the Texas Rangers, he transformed the spirit of the team. He believed in building a culture of confidence and resilience. For the first time in the club's history, the Rangers reached the World Series during his era. Records were broken, barriers were shattered, dreams became real, but his ambition didn't stop at American borders. In 2007, he extended his passion to global football by acquiring a major ownership stake in Liverpool, one of the world's most historic clubs. Through every sport, he carried the same philosophy: respect the game, honor the players, serve the fans. Tributes poured in from across the nation when the news of his passing was shared. One of the most heartfelt came from Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, who described him as a trusted friend, not just a fellow sports executive. But Tom Hicks was not only a sports leader, he was a pioneer in finance and entrepreneurship. In 1984, he co-founded Hicks & Haas, demonstrating early that he could see potential where others could not. A few years later, he helped build Hicks, Muse, Tate & First, a company that helped define modern private equity. At a time when few understood the model, he mastered it. His business instincts were sharp, but his purpose was always larger than profit. He believed in opportunity, innovation, and the power of people. Those who worked beside him described him as bold, creative, and deeply loyal. Texas businessman Ross Perot Jr. called him an innovator whose passion for both enterprise and athletics was unmatched. Beyond business, he answered the call to serve. He trained as a paratrooper in the Army Reserves, learning the values of discipline, courage, and brotherhood. He later served as a commissioner of the American Battle Monuments Commission, honoring the sacrifices of fallen heroes. His love for education and public service led him to the University of Texas, where he served as a member of the Board of Regents. Yet, despite his public achievements, his proudest role was never written on a title. It was Dad. For 35 years, he shared a life of love and partnership with his wife, Cinda Cree Hicks. Together, they raised 6 children: Thomas Allis Hicks Jr., Mac Hardin Hicks, John Alexander Hicks, Robert Bradley Hicks, William Cree Hicks, and Catherine Forgrave Hicks. His children didn't remember him as a powerful businessman. They remembered him as the man who showed up. The man who listened. The man who guided without judgment. They said he was their compass in moments of fear. Their anchor in moments of doubt. Their example in moments of confusion. No matter the storms he faced in life, his heart stayed steady when it came to family. He gave advice without force. Love without condition. Strength without ego. His legacy is not found only in trophies, championships, or financial success. His legacy lives in the people he empowered. The lives he changed, the family he shaped. Today, his physical presence may be gone, but his spirit remains strong. It lives in Dallas. It lives in stadiums. It lives in boardrooms. And most of all, it lives in the hearts of those who loved him. Tom Hicks was many things in life: businessman, leader, veteran, sports icon. But above all else, he was a father who loved deeply and lived fully. And that is a legacy no time can erase.